My overall experience working with Shant and Eric has been absolutely fantastic, more than I could ever ask for. We had 4 apartments, and my brother did some research on you guys, and he knew you personally, and he knew you guys were the right ones because of your success record, because of your honesty, and because of your credibility. For me, I would have chosen you because you are very authentic, very honest. You guys were not putting on any airs. You knew your stuff, you knew the market, very much in touch with today's apartment sales and with the type of apartments we owned. You knew exactly what to do. Your marketing was phenomenal, and I have a marketing background. You went above and beyond anything that I would have ever expected. You helped me understand everything that I needed to know that I did not know. In fact, you kind of talked me off the ledge a couple times because I didn't understand something. But once you explained something to me, things to me, I felt so much more comfortable. You guys gave me confidence because you showed me what you've done. You showed proof that you were successful. You showed proof that you knew exactly what you needed to do, and you did it. Every time you said you were going to do something, you did it. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate that.
Thank you, Jade.
We appreciate you too. Your trust.
Thank you, because my father's legacy and our family's well-being was put in the right hands with you guys. And it means a lot to me. And my father would be very proud if he were here today, and he would thank you and hug you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thanks,
Appreciate
Jade.
that.
Thank you. Yeah, and I know that when we were working together, I mean, obviously we did 4 deals between Alhambra, Montebello, Silver Lake, and
St.
St.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. I know, like in our office, like Guy and stuff, everyone enjoyed, working with you, and you're really professional, easy person to deal with as well.
Well, thank you.
So
It was a fun time.
it was
We
definitely a very
started
fun
in
transaction.
November, ended in I think May.
April.
Yeah.
April, yeah.
You sold the first 3 apartment buildings, I think, within
First couple months.
like bam, bam, bam. It was almost like you made it look effortless, but I know you guys busted your butts every single day for us.
Your dad years ago, 40, 50 years ago, when he chose these buildings, he selected core areas where they have been really good for the family. Good choices of investments. He did great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You actually met him
Mhm.
before we met you.
Yes.
So you knew the Golden Gate,
Yes. Golden
right?
Gate. Yeah.
And so you knew exactly what you were actually walking into
Right.
when we met. So
Around 2016. Yeah.
yeah,
And now
Was
your
it
dad.
10 years ago?
10 years. Yeah.
yeah,
Time
that's
flies.
pretty
Wow.
amazing. So how would you, I'm sorry to do this, but what 3 things would you two suggest a new seller like me
Mhm.
to ask their new brokers?
I think first and foremost is like pick up the phone and talk to the brokers, because things have changed, and I think the broker that understands that market will set you up for success, whether you're selling now or in 5 years, and your exit will be a lot more calculated, a lot more successful, rather than someone that's kind of in the dark, that doesn't understand the nuances behind the landscape in the multifamily market today.
And I think at the end of the day, it's a people business, right?
Yeah.
So I think you have to look at if you get along with
Yeah.
the brokers. Like I don't know, I've been doing this for a good amount of time, and there's a lot of good agents out there, but there's also a lot of people that are, I don't know, like self-centered and stuff like that I wouldn't want to get into business with. So you just have to find someone that you work well with.
Mhm.
And I think when we first met,
Mhm.
the three of us, it was
We hit it
I
off.
think there was a good synergy.
Yeah.
We kind of understood it, and just as proactive as we were, we had estoppels that we put together on all the units, and you were extremely helpful. I know I wanted to meet someone at one of the buildings on a Saturday,
Yeah.
and we called you and you said, absolutely, do whatever you want, Sean, just make it happen. And luckily everything worked out really well, and we were able to put the deals together for you. So
Yeah, you guys did an amazing job. And I think one of the most important things to me was the fact that you guys were just truly authentic. You truly cared about our family.
Yeah.
And doing the best job for us. And you kept your word every step of the way.
and you're one thing that I did catch from you that I thought was really integral on these deals is you were looking for straight transparency.
Yeah.
And I think everything that we did, whether it was good news or bad news, we were. Is the deposit in yet?
Yeah.
Fully transparent.
And you were.
So, yeah.
You were. And you knew me well enough because you took the time to get to know me and my expectations. And I think that was really helpful. And you being just straight up honest with me made things go by so much quicker rather than other brokers that would have played games. You guys were just totally honest.
So after we came to an agreement between the buyer and the seller, how was the process with escrow and taking it to the finish line?
You know what, that brings up a really good point because you really brought an amazing team around me to help us move this forward. So the process of a sale was always very, very easy, simple, because you started off knowing that you were going to sell 4 units.
Right.
And you requested the information you needed up front rather than right before the sale.
Yeah.
So everything that was needed was already there.
Yeah.
So that made the process of the sale even quicker, easier on me, and very, very simple, and you use technology to help us go through that with DocuSign, where I didn't have to drive up there to sign. And everybody, Diana, Escrow,
Our team, yeah.
Your team was all very, very, very knowledgeable and on top of everything. Anything I needed to do, anything I needed to pay attention to, any deadlines, everybody was right on top of it. And if I ever needed anything, I could call. So the whole process from marketing to completing the sale was absolutely phenomenal. And and just the nature of real estate, there were things that we needed to deal with, but you made it so much easier on me because I knew you had my back.
Yeah.
I had no doubt whatsoever. And our entire family is so appreciative of everything you two have done.
No, we appreciate that, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.